Hello.
Hi.
We are back. How are you guys? Are you guys good? How are you, sir?
I was sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to bed early yesterday and everything, but dude, I was fucking crashing all fucking day at work.
Well, I'm going to pour this once you do that. Ooh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and grab your orange there. I'm just going to gently rest mine on my pants, I guess, because I don't have an extra hand.
Tell us about this drink, my friend.
Um,
Also, once again, have you checked out Brandon's cocktail Instagram thingy? Is this a drink from it?
Not yet. It will be. I need to get better ingredients.
Better
Not
pizza?
better, different ingredients. Papa John's.
Thank you.
But I wanted, essentially, for whatever reason, I've been craving the flavor of deep. I don't know what that flavor is, but to me, that flavor is like deep.
Like the word, like deep, like the submarine that went to see the Titanic, that kind of deep?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, that
I'm
kind of.
gonna die.
Yeah. No, I essentially, like, for whatever reason, I wanted like a rich, deep flavor of something in like a drink, and I figured that's like
earthy.
not even, I don't know, more see, that's the hard, like tobacco.
Oh, so yeah, kind of like earthy.
So tobacco is the one thing I obviously do not have right now that I would like to smoke it with, like I did. I smoked it in the bottle, let the smoke dissipate while I circled it, and let it finish until I poured it here.
I mean, I got to think of Newports in my car from the road trip. I don't know
Let's
how well
try.
those work. All right. Okay.
It's close. It's close. But yeah, it's just demerara syrup. There is barrel aged bitters in there. There is walnut bitters in there.
Okay.
And then I smoked it with oak. I would like to smoke it with oak and tobacco.
What kind of booze is in there?
Few bourbon. It's bourbon.
Okay. I was gonna say it's got like a almost cognac taste to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
I like it. And then this is just a old fashioned with dragon's milk because
The D&D podcast I started listening to.
yes,
I'm really far behind it, but I think I'm on like episode 90 something.
yeah.
This is from like shit. I want to say maybe like 2016 when they started. They had a sponsor, and normally I skip through them all. Like I'll listen to it the first time, but then I'm like, all right, skip,
Yeah.
and like I missed this one and thought it was an old one, so I started skipping through it, and it was like, thanks for checking out Nat. Skip, Dragon's Milk, and I was like, Dragon's Milk, and fucking went backwards. I was like, wait a minute, this is old as fuck. Like these guys are in like California or some shit. It's College Humor guys, and I'm like, how the fuck do they know about Dragon's Milk? And they're like, yeah, from Holland, Michigan. And I was like, holy fuck.
Was it the beer, I assume?
It was Dragon's Milk. I don't know.
Well, because they have the beer. Yeah,
they were doing like the full like brewery, but like they were like, they have this incredible thing, like very fitting for a D&D podcast. And I was like, yeah, it is. I don't know why the first time I hear it is from a fucking College Humor podcast. Like
that's wild, dude. I mean, shit. Well, yeah, I don't know. This was just, I don't know. I've been thinking about wanting to try. I haven't tried this I tried it once a while back. Oh, motherfucker.
What did you do?
I forgot one other ingredient I wanted to add. It was a cherry syrup.
Oh, well, it's a good thing you forgot it.
Yeah, because you're allergic.
Yeah. I mean, I can have it sometimes, but
it was a real, like a deep one, so it wasn't like red. It was a real cherry syrup.
That would probably be the one that I'm actually more allergic to.
Oh, well, I didn't add it, but
my allergies are weird, man. Don't ever.
Yeah. No, I was gonna only add like a quarter of an ounce.
Okay.
Like barely add.
I still would have got
compared to almost nothing.
It's fine. Yeah. Again, it doesn't kill me.
It only makes them stronger.
Really, honestly, yeah. I get really red, and if I'm drinking with it, I get drunker quicker. So yeah, it makes me stronger. Or at least makes me think I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I was like, fuck it, let's try that one. And then I'm trying to what's the fuck? I still have to upload that fucking competition. Either way, it doesn't matter. We're talking more cocktail stuff.
Yeah.
But what'd you do this weekend?
I had a cold.
Yeah.
So I slept most of Saturday. And I had a buddy who was going to Ohio. We were talking about like D&D shit, and it was Teresa.
Yeah.
She can't like talk while or text while she's driving, so she was doing like voice memos. And then I was like, well, I don't want you reading while you're driving, so I was like, I'll do voice memos too. And I had the cold, just woke up voice. She's like, dude, I'm showing everybody this voice memo because like that's not your voice. And I'm like, I'm very sick right now, but I wish I could keep that voice.
Yeah.
I can't. And then I slept all day, and then Sunday I felt a little better, did some cleaning, went to the Trenton Summer Festival because Chloe asked me to go out there. It was okay. We didn't get our face painted, which was a bummer.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I played Pathfinder yesterday.
There you go.
Very, very eventful week.
It's like we had
I made 2 episodes worth of clips yesterday, like when I got home, which it sucks waking up and going to work earlier, but like I had 2 hours from when I got home to when I had to play Pathfinder. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a shower, and then I just made like a shit ton of clips.
There you go, dude.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start posting those again, hopefully before this episode comes out.
That'll be fun. I had our bridal shower, which was me. Well, I showed up, and then I went and hung out downstairs and had drinks and food with Kyle, and waited for them to come tell me to come open gifts.
Yeah,
which was pretty nice. I got to sit at the. Well, we just had food, whatever, and drinks, whatever, and then we left our table because originally, like, we thought that our friend Jake Klopp's fiance was gonna come out, but he was like, "It's a Well, they were like, "Oh, it's a bridal shower," so they just didn't. Yeah. We never really talked about it, but I think we mentioned it once when I was there.
We talked about it on the last podcast. Shows how like sick I was Saturday because I forgot.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah, he's just probably sleeping or something.
And then Chrissy was like packing all the stuff. And I was like starting to feel a little better. We'll talk a little off camera on why I went to the festival, but I was like starting to feel a little better. And then I like woke up. I saw Chrissy like wrapping your guys' gift, and like she was dressed nice, and I was like, "Where are you going?" She's like, "The bridal shower." And I'm like, I swear to God, I asked about that on Friday. And I was like, "Is that this weekend?" Like, because I think I'm supposed to go get drinks with Brandon. And I think she got it mixed up with like the bachelor party.
Oh.
She was like, "No, that's later in July." And I was like, wow, my sense of time is fucked.
No.
And I saw the pictures and I was like, fuck, I was supposed to go get drinks with Brandon during that. And I'm out here
we
at the
had
festival instead.
So we got a table because we were like, all right, well, the possibility is like also Edie might come with Chrissy, so we might have a table of 4. And then it just was me and Kyle.
Dude, I was so NyQuil'd out. Like,
I know.
whole weekend,
it's fine.
Man.
I mean, I didn't know that, but I was like, I mean, realistically, he's probably just sleeping or doing something. We're like, I don't know. But like, so we said, fuck it, ate at the table, finished up, went to the bar, and at the bar, this was the place that has E.H. Taylor. It's that whiskey that I want to get us for the wedding. Or, well, not the one, but a version of it. So I asked the bartender to pour me a little pour of it so that I could, have Kyle try it. Because he doesn't really like whiskey. Yeah. And it's, if I'm, I wanted to get at least his opinion. He tried it. And it was funny because he actually, it's funny to watch him try like an actually really good whiskey. And then at first, he obviously felt the burn. He was like, ugh. And then he was like, huh? And just the, whoa. And he was like, it tastes like marshmallow somehow. I was like, yeah, dude. Like, I was like, that's why. It was like, as I told him, I was like, do not hold it. It was like, drink it and sip it straight through. Just swallow it right away. And he was just like, well, oh. I was like, yeah, that's how you're supposed
Yeah.
You're not really supposed. I mean, some people, I'll savor it, but like
I'll taste
you
it
get,
so I know the flavors and shit. Yeah.
yeah, as you get used to drinking whiskey, you can drink it. But like, I was like, it was fun to watch him actually enjoy a whiskey. I was like, good. Well, the one that I'm gonna get should be a little smoother than this one, hopefully, so you'll probably enjoy it more.
Yeah.
But
my dad was actually trying to figure out what to get you guys for the wedding and whatnot. I guess we could talk on here now that you've gotten some of the gifts and stuff. Like,
yeah.
You don't have to reveal everything you've gotten, but like now that you've gotten some, like I can start asking you what they should get you. But my mom and my dad was like, oh, I'll probably just get him like a nice bottle of booze or something. Then he came over to your house and was like, I don't know what to get him. He has everything. And then my mom was like, hey, could you text Brandon and like ask him if he and Melissa would be into this really nice thing that I won't name that's pretty much perfect for weddings? And I'm like, it's kind of supposed to be a surprise. You really want me to ask them if they want this really nice thing that's definitely for the wedding?
I mean, to be fair, I also trust you, but also like if they're still unsure on that, there is a registry.
That's what I said. I was like, just check the registry on the invite. I'm like, and my mom's like, no, I want to get something special. And I'm like, I get that. She's like, I want it to be a surprise. I'm like, then I shouldn't ask.
Yeah. I mean, no, it's fair. I'll trust your judgment. You know us pretty well, I think.
Which is why I need to know like the gifts you've gotten already. That way I can be like, all right, do not get them this. Like they already have that. Like,
well, so the two big gifts that we got were from my parents, and of course, and then from what was it? My aunt and uncle and cousins. That side of the family. It was like my aunt Jan, my uncle Paul, Brian and Kristen, Mark and Angela. I think they all went in on one. In Deanna, they all went on one gift.
Yeah.
They got me this 16-inch Uni pizza oven.
Okay. Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so excited to fucking try and actually start making some pizzas on that thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and make at least one pizza on my own, and then I'm gonna ask my cousin Brian, because he apparently has like a perfected pizza dough recipe that he's able to freeze and just bring out thaw, and it cooks perfectly.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna try and make one first, but there's that, and then my parents got me a Traeger.
Yeah. Your mom asked me about that.
Yeah, I know. She asked me about it today too, I guess, because I guess Traeger has a Costco exclusive grill through Costco. That, I mean, it's a Traeger grill, but it looks more like a grill than all the other ones I've seen, and it's a little bit bigger than the one we had on our registry. So she was like, "Do you want this one? I have a Costco gift card." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, go for it," because like. So, I mean, Melissa's home.
It was fucking funny, though, man. Like, she texted me, it was like, do you think Brandon would want a grill? And I was like, yeah, he 100% would want a grill. Dude, it's got to be the wire.
It's got to be the wire.
I don't know. Technical difficulties. It's okay. I'm here. You can't see me. I'm a ghost. You got to move your camera, actually, a little bit. You got some of the wall peeking out there.
Oh, my God, I do.
This is getting clipped for sure. It's not a good clip, but I'm going to use it.
Hey, I'm back. No, you're back. It's just like, so I'm excited for that. We got a bunch of serving dishes and a big like ice bucket, like a nice ice bucket, so we can put it out for things, and some more stuff to put like rice and flour and shit on the counters. I mean, honestly, we got a lot of shit. I don't even remember everything we got, because like it's only been 2 days since it happened.
I saw the stuff that Chrissy got you. It was funny because
I feel bad because I almost don't even remember who, other than the two giant ones, because
like
it was
the crate and barrel like containers and shit. I think it was for like coffee and flour.
Yes. Yeah. No. Those. That's what I was like, because we got a couple of those from different people, so I couldn't remember exactly. Like, dude, we're so excited to use those.
It was funny because I think it was last week, 2 weeks as of recording. Bird was laying by Chrissy's feet, and Malt was like trying to get over there and like play with Bird, and Bird's just like growling at her and shit. And I'm getting a video of it. And you know what's sitting in the background, clear as day?
My present.
Your present.
And then you're like, oh, I can't send this to him.
No, I put it on my story. I sent it to both of you, and then Chrissy was like, you know, it's Crate and Barrel presents in the background. I was like, so? And she's like, he's gonna know that it's for them. And I'm like, Chrissy, me and you live here.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was like, me and you live here, Chrissy. Like, you see a Crate and Barrel box, like, that fits our aesthetic very well, too.
Also, what fits my aesthetic is, I don't know what was on our registry. Yeah. I was at... Melissa basically made the whole registry. There was, like, 2 different times that she was, like, asked me about, like... She asked me about, like, stuff that would have been on the Home Depot thing, and then we basically just decided to put gift cards on there instead, because I wasn't exactly sure which stuff I wanted. And then, like, a couple of, like sous vide, other...
Yeah.
Other items.
That's kind of how I'll be when I get married. Like, if it's a registry, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm very particular about like my kitchen stuff. Like, I want them to all be similar colors. Like, I don't care what you put on there, but they cannot clash. I don't like that in the kitchen. Like, I don't know why, but
it's fair though.
I like my shit to be very similar themes. Like,
well, look,
honestly, when I moved in the townhouse, I got all new pots and pans, all new dishware. My parents got me plates and shit for my birthday, and I was a little ticked off because I didn't match the plates and shit that I had. So I like had to get another set of cups that was like an intermediate for those colors.
I mean, to be fair, it's like, as weird as it is, as part of growing up, is like also like you make your house fitting. It's supposed to fit your personality and you and be in a certain arrangement of things. Like, we still, I think that's something we're gonna really tackle actually is next year, is painting the house.
Yeah, and like getting the registry and stuff. Like, now you have nice stuff that like
we got to rearrange everything in the kitchen again. We got a new toaster, which I already used. I'm so excited to like.
Nice.
Because the toaster we have had is the toaster I bought when I first moved into my first place. So that thing is over 10 years. Yeah. No, over... I mean, yeah, about 10 years old. And it wasn't a good one then. I cleaned that
out like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, I stayed the night and I woke up to like make some toast, and I looked in and I was like, this is a fire hazard, and cleaned it out. And I don't know if it's been cleaned since.
It has. I no, essentially what happens is, like, because we actually started using it a lot, that's a lot more of what it was. We just never used it. And then now we use it all the time because we make a lot of waffles. She uses a lot of protein waffles for the breakfast.
Is she using the like Kodiak Bear one?
Yep.
I need to ask her how those are.
They're good. Yeah. Like, I don't eat them because they're for her, but they're good. I just get... Honestly, what I get is the Meyer waffles. Because they are cheaper. And honestly, I get the Meyer homestyle waffles, and they're honestly better. Like, they hold their crispness in a better way.
Gotcha. That's difficult to do with protein, though. Like,
yeah.
It gets that, like, gummy...
Well, the Kodiak ones are really good.
Yeah.
But no, so we started using the hell out of it, and so like I'll just flip it upside down and shake the fuck out of it over my kitchen sink every like 5 months or so. Because we don't use it a lot, but it's mostly for like waffles. Here and there, it's for toast, so it actually gets crumbs in it. But most of the time, it's just waffles, so it doesn't get a lot of crumb because it's already frozen.
A very dumb idea.
Yeah?
We've recorded a few Two Drunks. We have that idea for a video where we get in shape, like the really dumb
we do
one,
need to
which
do
we
that.
Do need to film that soon. We can try it for Thursday. I have another dumb video idea. Because this will be after the Two Drunks start releasing. And it'll be after we hopefully get in shape. We do a Two Swole where everything has protein added to it. But we have to find a way to make it good.
I mean, I don't think it's impossible at all.
I think it's very doable.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, because here's the thing, is it's like, I think what would be funny is it's more of like, we're obviously gonna be able to use like protein powders and use some stuff, but like my immediate thought of like the jokingness of it would be to like find a way to inject vegetables with protein, like actually take like a head of broccoli with like a needle inject, like a marinade injector, put some kind of protein in it. But what kind of protein?
It might be doable with like a leafy green, because they do have the like vein type things running through it, so you might be able to inject it with like a protein drink.
Dude, honestly, you know, it'd be really funny. What we do is, we make a protein drink. We set it in like a really shallow glass, and then we like take a head of cabbage and just set it upside down in there. So it technically like it starts to absorb it, and it's like it got extra protein because it absorbed it. We don't know if it's gonna taste good, but it's protein. I'm okay with trying this.
I would love that. We get Damon on too. Just don't even tell him what we're doing. Just be like, yeah, you know how we do that like Two Drunk Cooking thing? Like, we thought it'd be really fun to bring you on.
Honestly, in my opinion, that's when we actually bring Melissa on, because she actually
that too,
fucking eats the protein, and she's smaller and will fit in our kitchen space.
Unless she continues to work out and eat the protein.
No,
it'll be me and you like, don't
she's not. No, from what I understand, after the wedding, like, she's not gonna bulk like she did already. She's gonna more just slow focused gaining strength and not bulking, just kind of maintain strengthing kind of thing. But like no, that'd be either way, like that'd be kind of funny.
I think instead of starting out with a shot of alcohol, we start out with a dry
protein
take
shake
of protein or pre-workout. I mean, just a dry take of pre-workout. Like, instead of mixing it in the bottle, you know, you do the dry scoop. Because I would love to see you do it.
No, honestly, what's terrible is you said that, and I immediately thought of like, we like have a shot of that, and we do like the shot of vodka afterwards to wash it down. And look. The problem is I already see us both immediately spitting and getting shit everywhere. It'd be funny and great for you guys, but it'd be horrible for us, and it would stain our table. So I don't think we could do it, but you said that, and that's immediately what my thought was.
I wouldn't want the vodka in there, though.
Yeah, no.
I think it would be funny if it's like the exact opposite of what Too Drunk is. It's like, our body's a temple. Like,
dude, well,
here's full gym bro with it.
Honestly, well, you say that, and there's a weird part of me that thinks like, so you can do like milk washing in cocktails.
Yeah.
So I wonder if you would be able to take like protein, like whey protein powder, and throw it in a cocktail and then filter it out, what it would do.
You know, could be a dumb business opportunity that we're accidentally stumbling on.
Oh my God.
You know how there's buzz balls?
Yeah.
I have a name already. We make a protein drink, like a hard protein drink. It's like got alcohol in it.
Yeah.
Call them protein pounders. And it's basically
protein what?
Protein pounders.
Protein pounders?
And it's like a buzz ball, but it's closer to the Four Loko recipe because it's also an energy drink.
I'm not gonna.
The Buffalo Bomb, dude.
I was gonna say, you literally. I was like, I kind of think we've almost done this. Yeah. We just didn't put protein powder in it. We put pre-workout in it, and whiskey. It just didn't do protein powder. Which, with the right protein powder, we could do this.
Just throw a fruit punch one in there.
I'll literally just start making these, and I'll show up to fucking. You show up to the events. Me, you guys want shots of fucking this? And like, what? And I'm like, it's an actual cocktail with protein powder in it. You want it? And I know, like, her friend Matt, like, he ran one of the competitions.
Yeah.
He was doing he was drinking beers and stuff while he was competing, and everyone else was like, "You're drinking beers?" He's like, "Yeah, why the fuck aren't you?"
Dude, I used to do that. Like, after when we were doing the marathon training, that was like. After every long run, after the marathon, like pretty much after every run I've done that's longer than a 5K.
Yeah.
You don't shotgun the beer, but you basically like we would chug it, and then we'd have another beer to sip on. It was like way better than a Gatorade.
Yeah.
Like, it fully revitalized you. Like, and then
Well,
you'd
it's
sip
all
on
that
the other one.
fucking carbs in there. I mean, that's what's terrible is like Coke is healthy for you if you run a fuckload of miles.
Coke?
Yes, Coca-Cola.
Oh, okay, I was talking about beer.
Well, I mean, just unhealthy drinks.
Yeah.
And unhealthy drinks, like if you drink Coca-Cola, which has a lot of carbs, like beer does, kind of the same thing. If you drink it that way, like, yeah, all those extra carbs actually vitalize you. Plus, when you're that tired, thinning out your blood just helps to go a little bit faster.
Yeah, and that beer is like the greatest tasting beer ever, man.
Yeah. Look, it is. I don't know what the exact science is behind, like, when you do, like, actually legitimately bust your ass and you're sweaty and you're tired and you have an actual cold beer.
Yeah.
Like, there is really something to that. Like, I'm also the same guy that would enjoy, like, a nice, just neat whiskey in the same exact way.
See, I wouldn't.
Cold, neat whiskey. And I don't mean a lot. I mean literally like an ounce pour.
Like over rocks? I could see that, yeah.
Like literally one. And I like one tiny ice cube, like an ice cube, and then a little bit of whiskey just to sip.
I could see that, but I'm still
depending on the weather.
The beer is where it's at, man. Like,
the beer never fails.
Yeah,
whiskey is weather dependent for me, but because if it's smoking hot out, yeah, I don't know about whiskey, but beer, ice cold beer, yeah, like it hits different.
God, I should start running again, man.
Like, this is one of those times where I think back to like when we first moved to the Heights with my parents and stuff, Sterling Heights. I've told you about it. Like, you've seen the wood pile in my parents' backyard, right?
Yeah.
That whole backyard was literally a forest of trees that we cut down in 1 year so that we can make space so they could build Bill's garage. And also because almost all of them were dead.
Yeah.
And it was during, I don't know, you might have been moving right up here during it, but it was when we had ash borer disease going around. Yeah. That's why I figured, like, you probably didn't know. So
I've heard of it. We had it down when I was in Oklahoma.
Gotcha.
It was a bummer.
Yeah, well, it hit us hard too, and a lot of those trees were ash. Okay. So we just said fuck it, and half of them had it. The other half were probably going to get it, so we just cut them down.
Yeah.
But we spent like a whole summer, just me, my brothers, and my dad, just cutting down those trees, and thinking back, I mean, I was like 13 at the time. Not even like, no, sorry, probably, 12 or 13. I was like 7th grade. But
oh, you're talking about the first time I moved here.
Yeah.
I moved here in 2005, dude. That was like 8th grade.
Yeah, so it was right after this.
Which was wild because in like 2nd or 3rd grade was when we had the ash borer disease. Yeah. And something else, because we like had to move out of our house. Like, the army put us in trailers because they were like, yeah, you can't live there right now. You could die. Wow. Yeah, it was something the trees had.
Yeah, so we didn't have that, but it was like, because we moved in 6th grade. I finished 6th grade, and then we moved in that summer. I started, and then so 7th grade was like that summer, and thinking of like hardworking beers, like our whole summer was like Bill he cut the trees down, just sliced them into logs, and then the 4 of us boys he bought a little trailer hitch add-on for the riding lawnmower we have, and we just loaded it with logs, and then when it was done, we all climbed on top of that log thing if we could, and got to take turns driving the lawnmower back to the wood pile and just loading it up. So we just that's all we did for like the whole summer, and it was fun as fuck. A cold ass beer, like I know Bill fucking had every day. That would have been pristine. Dude. But I was in 7th grade, so
that's how I almost got my first DUI. Yeah, I was working a farm back in like 2014. long ass day. We had to, the tractor was like blocking the barn. So we were like, oh, we should move that. We had already cracked open our beer because it was the end of the day. Fucking hopped up on the tractor, went to back it up, move it out of the way. And a cop just pulled up. And he's like, hey, what are you boys doing? We're like, oh, we're finishing up for the day. Just move the tractor out of the way. He's like, you can't operate that without you've been drinking. That's a DUI technically. I thought he was joking. So I laughed and was like, oh, yeah, that's a DUI. And he's like, no, I'm serious. And then the guy who owned the farm came out and was like, this is private property. Leave. And the cops were like, all right. And left. And I was like, was he really going to give me a fucking DUI for like a sip of a beer and then moving the tractor?
Well, was the beer sitting on the tractor?
I had it in my hand, yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, but even then I was like, this dude just watching us from the fucking like country road and then just pops in. Like, dude.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Come the fuck on. But now I'm like, yeah, you can't. No.
No,
I think some riding lawnmowers count too.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
They all do. If you are, here's the thing: is I think if you are, well, that's where they have walking too. Like if you're walking intoxicated in public, like it's okay. Like so, there's a difference of like I think it's obviously like if you're just walking and you're trying to get home, they're not gonna have a problem with it. It's if you're being the loud and belligerent, walking. Going home, that's when they get you.
I had that at the Buffalo House. I wasn't even being loud and belligerent. I was going to the gas station to get a Gatorade. And I was like, I'm not going to drive there. I'm going to walk to the gas station on the corner. And then I had a cop pull up right in front of me. And I was like, are you fucking serious, bro? He was like, yeah, you're stumbling. I'm like, yeah, but I'm fucking quiet. I'm going to get a Gatorade, dude. Like, I know I'm not making any noise because, like, my anxiety is like, it's 2 a.m. Don't fucking wake anybody up right now.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is, to be fair,
I get it.
To be fair, I also am 99% sure they definitely probably had a watch on our house.
Oh, 100% they had a watch on that house.
Like, they were definitely, not our, but
it was your house too.
On that house.
You were an unofficial roommate.
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
On our house, they definitely, I mean, the one time we called the cops on them.
Dude, that was,
Like, not on them. We had to call it on that one dude trying to be fucking literally drunk drive. And we were like, no, that's the one thing we will not allow. Yeah. Like, there's people here. Obviously, I mean, look, there's obviously underage drinking. And a bunch of crazy shit going on.
No, there wasn't. I forgot about my microphone. No, there wasn't.
No, there was, No, I mean, there was a lot of shit going on. I didn't know all of it.
That definitely didn't know all that night was fucking funny. Someone ran up to me and was like, the cops are outside. Someone called the cops. And I was like, yeah, we did.
We told everyone in the house.
I looked at this person's face and was like, you should go hide in the secret room. Like,
yeah, I remember we definitely were like, hey, we're calling the cops because this guy literally just took his car and drove. He parked it, but we're not letting him drive again.
Yeah, so we're like, we're going to get the cops out here. Party's done.
Well, not even that. Yeah. It was just like we needed to... I mean, we've kind of talked about it, but the problem was the boyfriend and girlfriend at the time were in a fight and both drunk, and she wanted to go home and not be around him to cool off, and he was like, no, you're not leaving without me. Kind of shit. Took her phone because she was gonna call an Uber and so on. So we had to call the cops because he was like, I'm just gonna take the car, blah blah blah, and he did. And he drove it down to the end of the street. He stopped. He realized, he was like, all right, I'm not gonna get on the road. He just took it to the end of the street. But we were like, no, we're done. Like, you're done. You just did that. So we called the cops, and they showed up, and it was two female cops. And they're like, all right, so what's going on? And we're like, look, like, honestly, at this point, I was like, we have a party going on. I'm like, I'm just I'm one of a couple sober guys here to be.
I was not. No.
Yeah, you were not. You were not. Everyone was, it was me and George. George was there just because he was the most sober of the owners that lived there. And we were like, hey, this guy, like, they're getting in a fight. And, like, he is just not really listening to us because we're not real authorities. And we didn't tell him that he drove his car because we were like, we're not going to fuck his life up. But we were just like, we need you to kind of solve the situation. and they call, they were just like, all right, well, we're calling her an Uber. She's going to go home. They made him sleep at the house. They were like, give, whatever keys you have, if you have them on you, give them to him now. And they did. And then he was just like, all right. They left. He refused to come inside because he was embarrassed. I understand.
Yeah.
But we were like, look, man, we have couches, like, whatever. No one was upset. We realized...
They put him in the basement?
No, we were going to, but we were just like, we'll put you somewhere in a room to sleep because, like, look, we get it. Like, you guys are both belligerently drunk, and obviously this is not the way you would handle it sober. But, like, he was just like, he just slept on the chair at the top of the stairs at the deck because he just was like, no. So we just gave him a blanket and he just slept out there for the night. I forgot who it was, but he ended up messaging
I think
it might have been Eric.
I think I remember who it is, and I think they're married now.
Those two?
I think so.
Okay, well, good for them. Glad it worked out. But yeah, he ended up sending a message to, I think, someone at the house.
It was Eric, yeah.
It was probably Eric, just because he had the most friends. I don't know if he was directly super friends with the guy, or I have no idea. But
most people,
he knows a lot of friends. But he sent a message to them basically saying, like, hey, I'm really sorry. Thank you for, like, handling that and not, like, fucking my life up, essentially. But that was fun. We had to tell everyone, go in the house, tell everyone that the cops are actually coming because we had to call it for someone. If there are underage drinkers,
I loved that.
Go upstairs.
The way we worded it was perfect. We were like, yeah, we don't know if you're underage, but if you are,
there's a place.
There's a place upstairs that you go sit in.
And you should.
Don't tell us.
Just go.
Just go.
And the door was just left open, and they wandered in, and someone closed it.
That was the first time a lot of them knew that we had the secret room, too.
Oh, yeah, no. We literally were like, look, we're hiding you. Like, legitimately, there's a secret room.
Like Batman style, hiding you.
Yeah, we're not going to say anything. Just go there, and then... I don't know who closed it, did what, because I was downstairs.
Mike went in that room.
Yeah, he just closed it. He was like, cool, this is the bedroom. We're going to keep it hidden. I mean, they would have never even known Mike's room was there, let alone, like...
They would have had no fucking idea.
Yeah, they would just search the house and be like, there's a... Because that's the thing, is that house is so big enough that there is enough rooms, they wouldn't have questioned that there wasn't a room there.
Yeah, we could have also, like, if worse came to worse, I could have knocked on the old man's house above the garage and be like, hey, I'm gonna slide you $200 and we're gonna fit like a couple dozen people in your house real fast. And then if they did search the house, they'd be like, there's like 40 cars outside, and like the only people here are Brandon and the people that live here.
We're a car club.
Yeah. I don't know whose cars those are.
Someone's having a Raider.
That's wild.
Then the stripper.
The lights in the stripper pole are still downstairs.
I was like, no one told the stripper. She comes out of the bathroom. Where'd everyone go? Like, what?
God.
She's just like, oh shit, run. Fucking run. It's trying to not fall on her fucking high heels. Just
them stilettos. Big girl,
just such, and I'm just laughing only because I know it's such a long walk of a driveway, so I'm just imagining that like
hobble. I love
not in a bad way, because that was a big woman too, so that is a hobble. Oh my god, that's so funny.
I love that only one of our neighbors hated us.
Well, and it was the one that was married to a cop or whatever.
I think he was like a security guard, actually.
Oh, rent-a-cop?
He told us left and right that he was a cop, and then one of the other neighbors was like, yeah, no, he's a security guard for like OCC. And we were like, what? Like, but yeah, dude, they would call all the time. Like, and we went out of our way to make sure like music was quiet. Like, we got called on once when we weren't even having a party.
Yeah, I remember that. You told me that.
We were playing Super Smash Brothers. Like, and sure, we might have gotten rowdy playing Smash Brothers, but like nowhere near a rager level.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Fucking so stupid.
I hope they're doing well. No, I don't.
I'm gonna say I don't really give a shit. She didn't. I mean, look, to be fair, we bought none of the signs that are up here. We bought some signs, but they're no longer. Huh?
Yeah, we did. From their garage sale.
Was it that one?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The no hustling allowed sign was bought at their garage sale.
And my tennis racket. And then there was a couple other signs. I don't know where you bought them.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were the Budweiser. Yeah, we don't have them anymore. I think, actually, well, to be honest, I think they're still just packed away in the garage somewhere.
I think so, yeah.
But we never used them. Other than my first place, we threw them out somewhere. Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe if I build a bar, I can put it up there. I probably won't put it up there. Say. Oh yeah, that's staying in here. Yeah. That stays with the set.
Yeah.
That's on air. Stein stays with the set.
Yeah, I made a really good clip for when you had that unplugged from a couple episodes ago.
Oh yeah,
I'll send it to you when I get home. But between my editing and the way you're switching was perfect because like it starts out the main cam like this, and you can see me click it on, and then I'm like, I turn to the camera like that, and then you switch to me, and I'm just staring at you like this, and you're like, what? And I'm like, and I edited it to where it zoomed in on that, and then it switched back to me, and then it switched to you, and you're like, oh yeah. And I was like, yeah, really good bit though. And then you switched back around, and like I zoomed in on my feet where I was like stretching, but it looked like I was like kicking my feet in the air. Like that's crisp.
Yeah, that's dude, we're almost at 150.
Yeah, and we have no plans.
Not at all. We haven't continued the one we haven't talked about.
Nope. And I'm looking for a second job. You've got all the marriage stuff coming up. Like,
I think we can come up with something. I don't know what, but we have enough time. We still have 2 months technically.
Yeah, but it's also like, it's only 2 months. That and we're like mad fucking busy, man. Like, all the time.
Dude, it's been hard. Like, thank you for anyone that keeps paying attention, but honestly, it's been...
I was shocked. A couple episodes ago, as of this recording, we had like 30 views and like a decent like watch duration. I was like, what the fuck happened there?
Yeah, for whatever reason, random episodes just pick up and we're like, whoa, all right.
Yeah, like, what did we
do? The audience retention just shrinks.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously randomly getting thrown in our algorithm, but we're like, whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, but that one was what kind of kicked my ass a little to start doing the clips again. And I'm far enough behind on the clips to where I can just, I can make up a bunch of episodes and then start posting hopefully before this one drops, like the weekend prior.
Yeah.
So like a couple days for us, and then I'll have like at least one clip a day that I can post to keep it going.
After this weekend I'll be back to not being too busy because I won't be working at the
I gotta look at that schedule again because something's telling me I have a conflict on one of those days. I don't know what it is.
Well, to be fair, I don't think you work more than after 5. All of them are after 5.
Yeah, but I think one of them I have something at like 6. And I just gotta look at it again. I'm going in tomorrow anyway. I'll figure it out while I'm at work. And
I'll be there tomorrow too. Yeah. Actually, I think I'm leaving right when you come in.
That's booty, man.
Well, I have a dentist appointment at 6, so I have to work till 5. So you come in at 5, I leave at 5.
Yeah, I mean I'm probably getting out of my first job around 3, so I might just pop in early.
It's fair. I mean, it's pretty.
Yeah, I'll pop in and be like, you don't have to pay me, but I'm here.
No, I mean, I don't think they'd...
I'll go home, feed the cats, shower if I need to. Which aside from today, I feel like I'm going to need to every day at this, the first job.
Yeah, go home and feed them every day.
Feed them and take a shower. Because, like, I'll probably have to do that Thursday as well, too. Because we're doing some stuff to the line. And I'm working on another project's tools, but, like... If I help the line out, I'm gonna be sweaty.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
that's fair.
Second job will be fun. I'm gonna look to get another one after this is over, so I can start saving cash and shit.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna probably do a couple things here, wrap up some stuff around the house, and then maybe do the same thing. Just find something else to do, possibly.
Yeah, I was thinking, just go hit up one of the kitchens. You know, probably not the same one that Chrissy and Kai work at, but I'll hit up another one and just be like, yeah, I'll come in there and bust some tables or some shit for a few hours for you after work, you know. But I'm leaving at like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I have a set schedule. I can come in and help if you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
So try to save it for your house.
Slowly but surely. But thank you guys for watching, listening.
Learning.
And learning with us. We are unbeknownst to you guys and us, we are the #1 education podcast in the world. Congrats. We did it. We did it. Congrats to us. Thank you guys so much for your like and support. Like, comment, subscribe. We love you. And bye, guys.
Money isn't real and neither is time.